So what we have so far is this. When I hit play, we have this guy, we have a character running around in a first person mode, a true first person mode where you can also see his leg. And there's also a pain volume where when you enter, the armor goes down, and you also have this blood splash effect on the screen. And once the armor goes down to 0, the health will start depleting as such. And then when you step out of it, the blood splash stops and also the armor starts to regenerate. Okay, all that is great. So we are in the right foot. Anyways, I'll just restore all of these windows. And let's see what we need and what we don't need. I don't think we need the HUD for now. We definitely do not need the damage effect for now. Third person character, we'll have to keep going back to that. Okay, so now that we have all of this, we'll have to bring in the character. The real character. We won't be using this character. We will be replacing this character with our own mesh, and the animations also are gonna change. Okay, so let's try and import this character first. So for that, I'll have to create a new folder inside the content folder. I'll right click and I'll say character. Inside this, I'll be getting in all character assets, be it the skeletal mesh or the textures and the materials that comes along with it, right? So let's see how to get them in. So I'm gonna go over to where my character is. So I have this particular soldier.fvx. Okay, and then if I double click on that, and this is what I've got. So, and you also have these textures. So first I'm gonna get these. This is a texture here, and it's a complete black dress with nothing. It's a simple black commando dress. And then you have this mesh, and I'm going to drag and drop this over to my FPS course project and drop it here. Now inside these import settings, so you have all of this. So this is a skeleton mesh, so I'm going to click on skeleton mesh, and I can also select a skeleton if I want, but I don't want to because this comes along with the skeleton, and we do not want to assign that to any other skeleton other than the one that will come in with the import of this particular asset. Okay, so I'm going to keep that as none, and import mesh checked, skeletal mesh checked. All of these are checked here, and there are a lot of things to explain. I'm not going to go into details into all of these, but I will import the animations because I want the animations to come along, and then everything else I will convert the scene. Okay, that's all fine, and I'll also import the materials and the textures. All right, and then I'll just click on import, and let's wait for all the textures to be imported. Let's just wait. That's good. All right. Okay, so when I click, I'm first going to save them all. So it's all of this, soldier, anim, and everything else. So save selected. And all of these files have been imported into my content browser. Okay, into my project, that is. Okay, so when I double click on this soldier, and there you can see that it's a simple soldier, simple character with black clothes, with black commando dress, something like NSG. And if I rotate around him, and it's simple black clothes and a normal looking soldier. Okay, and this is my mesh. And if I look at the skeleton, and this is what all of these is. If I go over to the animation, and that you have all of these animations. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna close this now, and I'll also close my soldier skeleton and also the soldier itself. And let's continue with this. Okay, so now that we have all of these characters, but this is just an animation sequence. Okay, we still don't have all of these animations. Even though we clicked on import animations, it's not really baked inside. It was when the character was probably made. They had exported it as separate animations. So I'll have to also bring in those animations. So I'll right click and I'll create a new folder. I'll call this animations. And inside here, I'll go back to my character and I'll go over to animations. And if I don't know, if I double click this, okay, it does not open that in the default model viewer. Okay, I don't know what this guy is. Alright, so I'll select them all by hitting Control A. I'll move them and I'll drag and drop them inside the animations folder inside my project. Now, you'll be presented with this window because you have to assign it to a particular skeleton for the animations to work. I dropped down here and you got all of these skeletons, and this is the one that we need because these are all the skeletons that existed earlier as well when you were trying to import this character inside. So I'll choose a soldier skeleton and I'll say import all. For that, I'll just check everything else is fine. Okay, so everything is fine here. animation length, and I don't want to mess around with these properties here. It's a soldier skeleton. I'll just say import all and give it a couple of minutes, and it should import all of these animations inside this folder. Now this might take a while depending on the speed of your PC and also the number of animation that it needs to import. Okay, now there's quite a lot of animations that is coming in, so you need to be patient till it completely launches. And once it's done, we'll check out every single animation that is assigned to this particular skeleton, and we'll go through some of them, and then we'll start setting them up as blend spaces and whatnot. Right, so that's 60% done almost, and we'll just wait. Yep, 60% done now, and there are about, I believe, 30 to 40 files. So quite a comprehensive model with a bunch of animations. So they have modeled it and they have animated it down to the T. You even have sort of getting a headshot when you're crouching and all of that from the front and all that. So quite a comprehensive character. Let's see, it's 66% done, and there you go, 68. Okay, I think I'll return when this is 100% completely imported. Okay, so it's all done. It took a while because there are, I don't know, there are 50 animations. So, and let it save all of these packages, and let's look at, I'll first save them all just in case, and there are about all of these, quite a lot. Save selected, and then we'll just go and just click any of these animations. I don't know, death from front headshot, and there you go. And all of these, so you can go through each one if you want, but that'll take a long time. So I'll just pick random stuff. I don't know, this is run backward in place. I double click that, this is run backward, and this is reloading in place. Okay, so if I can just scroll a little closer, if I can go a little closer to him and see what he's doing, and decent realistic animations. And then you have sprint backward, left in place, turn 90 degrees right, turn 90 degrees left. And I'm just picking up random animations where I can see, and just to check that it's all working. Alright, great. And then you have the most important one, you got the idle aiming. This is when he is just standing around and trying to aim, looks to the sides or whatever.